Austin Penny out of Lorenz in the 7P. In row 3, John Briggs out of Cherokee in the 87, and Mike Smith out of Lake City in car 22. 6 cars ready to take the green flag here tonight at Elta in our hobby stock division. Again, 18 entries here this evening. So a nice field of hobby stock cars to wrap up our season championship night. As into turn 3, Nielsen and Bonnison will set the pace, and we are back racing here at the Beaver. Turn as Bonnison washes up the hill, and here comes Brandon Nielsen to his inside. Nielsen will take the lead, Bonnison second. Here comes JJ in car 49. Into the top 3 with Austin Penny in 4th as we work lap number 1. Bonnison look to the inside, no room. Johnson will cut down to his inside in the 49 car as they race door to door down into turn 3. Nielsen, Johnson, Bonnison now back to 3rd, and Austin Penny your top 4 on lap number 2. Mike Smith, John Briggs wrapping up your running order for lap number 2. As Austin losing the handle in the 7P car in turn 2. Stays back on the throttle, but will go to the back of the field as Nielsen continue to show the way here at Buena Vista Raceway. Brandon Nielsen down into turn number 3 one more time with Jimmy Johnson right on his rear deck lid. That 49 car trying to find some room. The KCHE radio sponsored car 49 out of Cherokee. Now coming off of turn 2. Got a good run. Can he carry it down into turn 3? Nielsen will continue to lead as off of 4. The race now for the number 3 spot as we've come to the white flag. Bonnison trying to hold off the charge of Mike Smith. But here comes Mikey, car 22. And just as we look, Johnson's going to drive deep into turn 3. He's got the inside line as he will come inside off of turn 4 to the boulevard. They come down the front chute, and Nielsen will hold him off on a good one here tonight in heat number 1 of our hobby stocks. Jimmy Johnson gave him all he wanted, but Brandon Nielsen will pick up the heat race win here tonight with Johnson in the number 2 spot. Cody Nielsen out of Spencer in the 29N. And row 3, Dylan Magnuson out of Newell in car 28. And Craig Brotherton out of Wall Lake, Iowa in the 45B. 6 more on tap here in heat number 2 of our hobby stocks here tonight as DeVries, Matson, Bargloff, Nielsen, Magnuson, and Brotherton. As Jay DeVries, Bud Matson ready to bring the field off of turn 4. They like what we see. And Matt Stubbe said, yeah, go at her. Bud Matson, the 49 machine out front. Cody Nielsen now comes into second. Jay DeVries, your pole sitter in the 8J, will run third for lap number 1. Bud Matson showing those sponsor colors in that KCHE radio. Jim Sewer Service race night action as he continues to lead. Cody Nielsen remains in second. Jay DeVries in third. Bargloff is fourth. You see Craig Brotherton, the 45B car, trying to muscle it up with Dylan Magnuson, as here comes Cody Nielsen now. Cody Nielsen making a run for that top spot as he gets alongside of Bud Matson. As they come to the line, Matson continues to lead. Bud Matson, Cody Nielsen, back into turn number 3. One more time as they come off of turn 4 with the 2 to go given to the field. Cody gets a run off of turn 2, but all he can do is get right behind him as they hustle back into turn 3 here in heat number 2 of 3 here at the Beaver, as a white flag displayed. 1 to go for Bud Matson. So this Bud's for you as he whistles off of turn 2. Down into turn 3. Puts that 49 Bud machine right on course, and he'll come around and take the checker flag. Your winner of heat number 2 is Bud Matson. Cody Nielsen, followed up by Jay DeVries and Bargloff and Brotherton. Out of Lake City in car 88, and Junior Chin out of Pearson, Iowa in the 3B. So Hildreth, Schilling, Weir and Swain, Smith and Chin. Third and final, Cibisma. Hobby stock action here at the Beaver. Season championship night for the Jim Sewer Service KCHE radio race action. Matt Stubbe, what do you think? He likes it. Here we go. Nick Schilling off of turn 2, leads down the back straight with Hildreth in second. The race now for third as they'll come around to work lap number 1, and Nick Schilling being scored as your leader out of Sanborn, Iowa in the 717. Daniel Smith out of Lake City in car 88 with a quick spin off of 4. Fires it back up and we'll stay green. Nick Schilling continues to hold the lead. Connor Hildreth from the front row runs in second. Mike Swain out of Cherokee in the 007. Your top 3 here tonight, as Zach Weir, the 61W, looks to be pulling the infield, and just as we say, a good run for Mike Swain in a 007. The caution flag will come out for him here tonight as he loops it in 3 and 4. And we will gather the field back up. Our hobby stock heat race action. Nick Schilling started outside the front row in that 717 machine with Connor Hildreth, the pole sitter, running in second as we're back underway. Daniel Smith, car 88 out of Lake City, sitting in third, just watching this action here tonight. As back off of 4, it remains your top 3, Schilling, Hildreth, Smith, and Chin in the 3B. White flag here in heat race number 3, and Nick Schilling having it his way. Daniel Smith will go to work now in the final lap on Connor Hildreth off of turn 2. That didn't fly. Connor remains in second to 77. Daniel will take another look as Nick Schilling will bring himself to the checkered flag, your winner of heat number 3, with Connor Hildreth in second and Daniel Smith, followed by Junior Chin in the 3B. For our season championship night, again, thank you so much to Jim Sewer Service and KCHE Radio out of Cherokee. And you race fans, hit it on everybody up one more time for the Hobby Stockers as we get set for our feature with Daniel Smith, Curtis Bonison on the front row. Smith, Bonison, row 1, Smith, DeVries in 2, Nielsen, Barglov, Nielsen, Johnson, Schilling and Hildreth, Madsen and Briggs in row 6, Brotherton and Swain in 7th, Penny and Magnuson in 8, Weir and Chin in row number 9. As race fans, we are green flag here at the Beaver Hobby Stock Main. She's dry, she's quick, she's slick. And they're gonna go 3 wide as they hustle down into turn number 3 for the lead here tonight in his Hobby Stock feature. Who's gonna have it for lap number 1? Bonison in the 11K. But after that, forget it. Here comes Smith and Smith. Bonison coming back. Nielsen now in the T8. Got one up and around in turn 2. Thank you very much. Zach Weir fires up and will stay green. Mike Smith to the inside. Daniel Smith now back to second in the 88. Bonison in third. Dylan Magnuson coming up through. There you see the Nielsen connection. As a green flag flying here tonight. Got a big time slide coming off of turn 4 for the T8 machine. Again, Brandon Nielsen out of Spencer giving up a lot of spots as Jimmy Johnson now going to work on the outside. Watch that KCHE Radio car 49 picking them off one at a time as your leaders back to the line. Mike Smith, Daniel Smith. And the caution flag is out here tonight for the first time in our hobby feature as we slow the field. As Zach Weir in the 61W that time doesn't get fired back up. So we will throw the caution flag out here in our season championship night for the Jim Sewer Service KCHE Radio Race Adventure for the 2020 race season. Into 3, good. Pace picks up at the cone, and here we go. Everybody going to that bottom line here tonight. But alongside, you've got Nielsen now in a 29 car, Mike Smith in car 22 as they come off a turn 4 hobby stock feature, and you're going to have a new leader. Cody Nielsen, the 29N, gets a run off of turn 2. Back into 3, we watch this action. Smith on the bottom, Nielsen upstairs. Smith in third, and yeah, yellow is out. They've got one parked somewhere down there between turns 1 and 2. And it's Jimmy Johnson in the KCHE radio. That's one way to get your sponsor mentioned. Spin it. Yeah, well. Cody Nielsen not only looking to pick up another feature win, but a track championship as he leads by some 16 markers over Mike Smith, who sits in second, Jimmy Johnson in third. But we've got 10 to go. We'll see how it plays out as we're back underway. Three wide off of turn 2 here at the Beaver. Cody Nielsen, Daniel Smith now comes up to second. Mike Smith back to third in car 22 as they're digging off of 4. Holy buckets, they're thinking about 4 wide. There goes Austin Penny. The 7P car gets it sideways and then boom, right in the side, and the caution light again will be displayed. So Bud Matson, car 49, Bud involved as he will tag up to the back of the field. You got Team Smith in row 2, Mike on the inside, Daniel on the outside in the 88. That's only 12 after 9, Wayne. You're good. Take another pill. You'll be fine. If I'm good, you're good. Green flag is out, and we're good. That's 6 in the books. Full steam ahead. Down the back straightaway here at the Beaver as Cody Nielsen breaking away now from the Smith crew. As back to the line, another lap going in the books. Daniel in second, Michael in third. Brandon now coming up to fourth in the T8 car. Everybody's starting to find their mojo once again as they come off of turn 4 halfway home in our hobby stock feature. Cody started inside of row 3. Showing the way, Mike Smith now goes back around Daniel Smith for second as he takes that high line off of 1 and 2. But Daniel really making ground in 3 and 4. They got him covered here tonight. It's a 29 and a Cody Nielsen. Nick Schilling, Jimmy Johnson, Drew Bargloff in the 45. John Briggs back there in the 87. Trying to pick up some more valuable positions here tonight. As opening up the advantage half a straightaway now. As that 28 car out of Spencer, your leader. Three wide, Briggs farther back to 87, Jay DeVries in the 8J. As we watch this action, as your leader already back into turn 1. But farther back, there's some good, hard racing going on here tonight in our hobby stock feature. As Cody Nielsen pulling away from Mike Smith, Daniel Smith, Dylan Magnuson, the 28 car as coming up off of turn 4. Look out, we've got a spinner right in front of your leader. And the caution flag will be out. Junior Chin puts it on a 360 with a full gainer, and he can open his eyes now because he had everybody plowing down on him, but somehow stays unscathed to make another lap. And Cody Nielsen will set the pace as they come to that cone in turn 4. Green is out and back to work we go. Nielsen, Smith, then call it. Hustling down to turn 3, everybody going to the bottom. And it continues to be Cody Nielsen. Daniel Smith now back to second, Michael in third. Here come Dylan Magnuson to 28. Brandon Nielsen, John Briggs, Jimmy Johnson, the 49 and 87 respectively. As we've come to the line, 2 to go. I mean, there is nowhere to run. You come off at 2, look out, problems. And Austin Penny sits up on the wall in the 7P car. They got contact pinched, and Austin race comes to a halt as he sits on the back straightaway. We've got more cars spinning in 4. But thankfully, Austin kept it on the ground here tonight. As bringing out our next caution here tonight, the 7P last week. Looked to collect that feature win, but came up just short. And here tonight, he will go on the hook in this feature event for our hobby stock division. Dylan Magnuson, Brandon Nielsen, Jimmy Johnson, John Briggs, Craig Brotherton, the 45B. And here we go, kids. Our hobby stock A main coming back to life off of turn 4, and here we go. Cody Nielsen, the lead. Jimmy Johnson picking up another spot as we watch the KCHE Radio 49 car trying to get into that right now top 5 positions as we work our way to the white flag. Cody Nielsen, your points leader, and Cody Nielsen looking to be a feature winner as well as he leads the Smith, Daniel in the 88, Michael in the 22 off a turn 4 to the checkered flag in our Cibisma Graphics Hobby A main. And Cody Nielsen out of Spencer, Iowa, wraps up our hobby stock feature with a win here tonight at Buena Vista Raceway. Get some photographs. We'll have a quick talk with Cody. Congratulations. Track championship, feature win. I mean, what a night.
Yeah, it was a long race. It's hot out there, but it was a good night. Track's pretty racy, a little tough around the bottom, but should be go the rest of the night for other classes too.
Hey, thanks much for a great season here at Buena Vista Raceway. Hopefully we'll see you back in that 2-day special.
Sounds good. I'll be here.
Cody Nielsen out of Spencer, wrapping up the track championship here at Buena Vista Raceway in our hobby stock division.